Hi class, my name is Betsy Mansky and I'm going to talk to you about the environmental effects on the immune system. What is the human immune system? The immune system is a network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together in order to defend the body against attacks made by invaders, and also allows the body to have the ability to fight off infections from invading organisms in order to obtain homeostasis. Without the immune system, our bodies are great sources for harmful microbes to thrive, and infections could not be fought off. People would get sick more often and usually would have other complications. Our immune system fights off infections by the following examples. A mosquito bite that gets red, itchy, and bumpy is a sign of your immune system at work. Inflammation and pus from infections are also side effects, as well as vomiting due to food poisoning. The immune system can recognize and remember millions of different foreigners and works through a communication network. Common foreign invaders include microbes such as bacteria, like streptococci, also known as strep throat, parasites like schistosomes, fungi like penicillin mold. Viruses also invade the body. They're not considered living, but they include the herpes virus, AIDS, and influenza. Components of the immune system. The system is a complex network located throughout the body and includes the tonsils and adenoids, the lymph nodes, which are areas where lymph fluid, also known as plasma, is processed and bacteria is removed by filter and drainage. The lymphatic vessels, where blood plasma is transferred. The thymus, production and maturation of T cells occurs there. The spleen, which filters blood for foreign cells. The immune system also includes the appendix, Peyer's patches, bone marrow, which produces new red and white blood cells from stem cells, white blood cells as well, which produce antibodies that include a variety of cells working inside your body. How the environment affects the immune system. The environment produces many problems that can affect the immune system, which include pollution, like toxic chemical dumping, harmful radiation, weather, sanitation, insect bites, and also, most importantly, allergies and chemicals, including pesticides. Allergic reactions. Allergies are considered invaders, for example, pollen. This is a result of your body overreacting due to the production of antibodies called immunoglobulin E, which travels to cells that release chemicals which cause allergic reactions that typically occur in the nose, lungs, throat, sinuses, ears, and lining of the stomach or on the skin. The environment can harvest many allergens, including dust mites, animal dander, pollen, even antibiotic hormones found in foods. How to alleviate allergies. Pollen can be alleviated if you shower before bedtime to remove any pollen or other allergens on your skin, and avoid going outside on dry, windy days and keep windows shut. Mold can be alleviated if you remove household plants and frequently clean the shower curtains, bathroom windows, damp walls, and indoor trash cans. You can reduce humidity by removing carpet in bathrooms, use mold-proof paint, and use a humidifier as well. Use allergen-resistant bedding, bathe your pet frequently, and use an air filter to alleviate yourself from pet dander. And for dust and dust mites, you can remove the drapes, feather pillows, upholstered furniture, non-washable comforters, and soft toys. Replace the carpets with tile or wood floors, mop and wipe surfaces often. Also, vacuum regularly and wash bedding in hot water every 7 to 10 days. Things to avoid that can make allergies worse include aerosol sprays, air pollution, cold temperatures, humidity, irritating fumes, tobacco smoke, wind, and wood smoke. Allergy shots, also known as immunotherapy, can help. What it does is it gives you a low dose of the allergies that you're allergic to, and your body gets used to it over time. Medicines include antihistamines, decongestants, nasal steroid sprays, and eye drops. Chemicals in the environment. Many toxicology and epidemiological reports conclude the immune system to be the most sensitive organ system for a number of chemicals. At least 100 of the top 275 substances on the Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation, and Liability Act priority list hazardous substances have some harmful effects on the immune system. Chemical effects in the immune system can produce effects such as the suppression of the immune system, which decreases the resistance to infection or cancer, or the dysregulation of the immune system that can lead to autoimmunity or hypersensitivity. Many immunologists believe a decrease in immune functions correlates with the many tons of toxic chemicals that have been dumped or exposed into the environment. If these chemicals cause immune suppression, of which there is evidence, this could explain the emergence of the immune deficiency syndromes and the appearance of viral diseases like the mad cow disease and CFIDS, also known as the chronic fatigue immune dysfunction syndrome, as well as the increase in allergies such as asthma and autoimmune diseases. This is an example of how everyday commodities such as our bed might contain chemicals that could harm us. This is a table of toxic chemicals absorbed from flame-proof mattresses from the Consumer Product Safety Commission. ADD means the absorbed daily dose of different chemicals that we absorb in our body. The CPSC indicates that these amounts are safe, but the Center for Disease Control, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry disagrees with this. How to avoid toxins. Immunotoxicology. The study of immune dysfunction resulting from exposure of an organism to xenobiotics, which are chemicals found in the organisms but which are not normally produced or expected to be present in. Also includes substances in much higher concentrations than normal. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration is a federal agency that maintains a safe and healthy work environment. Exposure can occur by eating, drinking, or touching harmful toxins. In the foods we eat, it can be in plastics and water bottles, pesticides from fruits and vegetables, and is also in preservatives that keep our foods fresher longer. Try to recognize exposure by looking for strong chemical odors or a vapor cloud that might appear. If this happens, in order to prevent any of this from happening, you monitor the air quality and you would leave chemically exposed areas as soon as possible. Pesticides in foods. On the left-hand side, you see the Dirty Dozen. These are the 12 highest concentration pesticides found in these 12 vegetables and fruits. That's exactly why they are told to buy organic, because that way you don't have the pesticides in them. On the right side, you have the Clean 15, which are the lowest in pesticides. These, even when you buy at a regular grocery store, or even if they're not organic, they have lower pesticide concentrations. However, if you do buy organic, they would probably have even less. Our environment is very susceptible to human interactions. Many of the issues discussed in this presentation are due to the human destruction of the earth and accordingly to our environment. The recent oil spill, for example, will have an effect on the local waters and therefore affect marine life. We, as a result, eat the fish that are in these waters and can expose the humans to chemicals which might affect our immune system and our health. In order to preserve our health, we need to focus on taking care of our environment. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.